G.I. Joe fans, Joe Motion Videos 82 here. It is time for another G.I. Joe toy review. And before I get into that, everybody grab a cold one. Let's crack it open. Go ahead, I'll wait. And let's dive into this review. Today is another viewer request. This request is going out to Eric K. Ironically, not my brother, Eric K. He requested to see the Techno-Viper. So here you go, Eric. This one is for you. And Gaz, I haven't forgotten about you either, buddy. We'll take a quick look at my Crimson Twins custom. So, this is the Techno-Viper from my childhood. I received him for Christmas in 1988, which was the best Christmas I had as far as G.I. Joe went. My mother bought a big box of G.I. Joe stuff from one of her co-workers. Her son no longer wanted them. And oh my gosh, did I get flooded with Joes that year. My little brother and I were just in hog heaven. It was great having a little brother collect the same stuff because we got twice as much. It just worked out that way. But yeah, with that collection came a brand new Techno-Viper. See that year as far as action figures, brand new. One was the Techno-Viper, the other was Targat. We got the Cobra Law 3-pack, and the Frag Viper. So yeah, it was pretty nice, and you know, I kind of like Cobra Law. Nemesis Enforcer was okay. The best was the Royal Guard. Globulus, meh. Sorry, Green Yeti. He's cool, but he's not my favorite because the tail articulation that killed it for me. But as we know, 87 started getting a little bit weird for us. It did give us Cobra Law. And that, after that movie, which I like, I enjoy that movie, the G.I. Joe full-length animated movie, it sort of killed collecting for a lot of G.I. Joe fans, and that is pretty unfortunate. But for me, it appealed to the sci-fi geek in me as well as the military side, and I did not mind the weird action figures. They are pretty cool. Granted, they kind of went way out in the left field when we went up into outer space, but they had to compete with the toy market at the time. You know, Aliens vs. Predator was really popular in the 90s, so they had to send G.I. Joe to space to fight aliens. But they kind of gave us that precursor, or the forewarning or foreshadowing, whatever you want to call it, to them going into space with the Pyramid of Darkness. You know, they had to take a shuttle up into space and they were battling the Fuzzy Wuzzies. So, hence the Techno-Viper. He is very high-tech, not the whoop whoop techno. He's a very high-tech troop builder. He is kind of the heart and soul of Cobra. He's their maintenance technician. Works right alongside with the Televiper, I would say. Those two would surely work closer together. So he came out as a part of the 6 series in 87 and was on the shelves until 89 when he was discontinued. Then again in 1990 something, they got Techno-Viper version 2 with the supersonic fighters, I think it was. He looks cool now, but back then when I saw him, I was like, oh man, what in the hell did they do this guy? Just, you know, copper face and all kinds of weird colors on him, and it ruined it for me, ruined that action figure. But he originally retailed for $3.99. Let me pull up his card back, because they were doing the Super Trooper promo on there, speaking of weird. So let me pull that up for you real quick. That's better. I forgot to adjust the screen the first time around. I am sorry about that. But you know, the screen adds 10 pounds, so I figure the smaller the screen, the less of this you get to see. Oh, but anyway, yeah, he came out, it was discontinued '89. Retail price $3.99. As you can see on one of those card backs, it had the KB Toy sticker on there for $3.99. If you were looking for this dude on the aftermarket, oh yes, Byrons Gripes is going to be interesting. So, let's go ahead and take a look at this awesome action figure. I hope you enjoy it. I know I do. I just love everything about him. And version 3, the newer version, is absolutely stellar. Unfortunately, I do not have him. The price on those are a bit much right now. I would love to add that in my collection. He is fantastic. Check out JoeFan82. He just recently reviewed it, and it looks better than I thought it would. So let's go ahead and take a look at this awesome action figure. All right, before we look at this dude, just take a quick look at these two guys. Both the same action figure. I think it's both Tomax. I can never tell them apart. I was just experimenting. I've not finished with them yet, but they're the Crimson Twins, so I thought they look really good in red. So there we go. Guys saw those on a collection room tour. Not sure which one I look better with the blue sash or just keep it red, but looking at it from the back, the all red looks a lot better. So there you go, guys. Just a quick look at those guys. Thanks for asking to see those. Alrighty, the Techno-Viper. He came with a plethora of accessories. So let's take a look at those real quick. Alright, he came with your 2 standard G.I. Joe hoses. If you ever need these hoses, go down to your hardware store and you could buy it by the foot and cut it to the length you want. These are pretty long, a little too long for him, I think. Oh, he came with a laser rifle. Very, very cool. This could also, I think it's a laser welder, but I use it as a rifle. This right here, it looks like there's the view screen where he could look through it as he's welding. Very high tech, very futuristic looking. Has a peg here on the bottom where you attach your hose, and it attaches to the bottom of the backpack. Has a peg right down here. Comes with 2 hose attachments, and voila, Bob's your uncle. So yeah, this laser welder slash rifle, very cool. These are harder than I'll get out to put in and take out, but I'll do it for you guys. He came with a power claw, again with a connection point on the back. This looks like a vice grip in a way. Pretty nice. The detailing on this is great. You could see, if you could see that, let it come into focus right here. Looks like what's the word I'm trying to go for? A lever of some sort to get the claw to pinch down. Very nice detail on that.
A power hammer. Oh, real nice as well. You can see it has a hinged system right here to where it works on a piston. You know, bonk bonk, you know, hammer, and a power wrench. What would he need this huge wrench for? Don't you think he would need a tool belt to go along with it, you know, with smaller tools? My gosh, what's this dude working on? The backpack has these slots for the tools. Has two air canisters here on the side, and looks like this is a pressure regulator on it. So this would be an air compressor. Very nice. This does slot quite well into the back. Looks really good on them, actually. They did a superior job. And at the top here is also a handle, but I do not recommend you putting that in his hand. Absolutely not. So the Techno-Viper himself. Just look at this guy. When I opened him, I could not stop staring at him. I just love the silver on the purple, on the dark purple, on the light purple, splashes of black. This guy just rocks. Excellent condition. The insignia has a little scrape, but not too bad. He has, of course, these hoses on him to make him look even more high-tech, more futuristic. On the front here is some sort of a body armor, I guess, to protect him when he welds. Kind of like a welding jacket. 2 black gloves, more hoses on his wrists. A black belt which goes all the way around. And the hoses have this nice articulation point. So look at the silver on that guy. I mean, this is impressive. He has a pistol slung down on his right leg. Regular old jack boots with blouse pants. This is a bodysuit that he's wearing, or a jumpsuit. Some little knee pads right there. Now look at that helmet. That is really cool. It's kind of like a Darth Vader-esque looking helmet, but that also looks like the mouth of a snake in a way. At least to me it does. I mean, he is just a great looking action figure. I mean, they hit it out of the park with him. I mean, I really like the black highlights around here on the silver. Just, I cannot say enough about that action figure. He is outstanding. I mean, he's a great troop builder. I have a few of them. They go great with Cobra. I mean, the first Cobra figure to come out with purple was Dr. Mindbender, but purple is an ominous color, and that's perfect for Cobra. And since we are looking techno, decided to pull the file card up on my laptop because I don't have the file card. Ordinarily I would have printed it off, but hey, let's do it on the laptop since it's techno. Alrighty, the paragraph, upper left hand corner. Catch my breath here. It says codename Techno-Viper with a hyphen. Cobra Battlefield Technician. Oh, let's see, it says upper paragraph, modern battles involve expensive, complicated machines, and it's inevitable that these machines sustain enemy infliction, damage, succumb to driver error, or simply break down of their own accord. Cheap Cobra junk, right? It is the mission of the Techno-Vipers to provide field maintenance support and combat engineering capabilities
to the frontline Cobra troops. Techno-Vipers can repair HISS tanks, build bridges, retrieve large heavy machines from seemingly inaccessible places. These guys are awesome. They are like your standard combat engineers. I'm surprised they don't have these guys doing EOD, explosives ordnance disposal. That would have been a great part for these guys as well. Bottom paragraph reads in a quotation, just because Techno-Vipers carry wrenches and jacks, they don't underestimate them. I agree. They can mess you up with that laser welder. They work their way up from the ranks of Vipers, and each one is a qualified Cobra infantryman. They also function as sappers. Okay, so they carry bombs with them. They'll run into a place and destroy it, and are always called on as the first wave of assault in heavily fortified positions. Really? First wave of assault? You're sending your engineers in as the first wave of assault? Carrying all these tools? That doesn't make much sense, does it? You'd think they would send in the Cobra Air Force first, soften up the area, maybe the Navy, also soften it up, then send your ground troops in with some armor, But I'm no battlefield tactician, and Cobra Commander went from used car salesman to battlefield tactician, so he sends his engineers in to assault first. Oh, that's kind of silly, but to a kid that's awesome. I remember just loving it. Man, these guys are tough. They're going in, they're attacking first, and that's why having them carry their laser rifles and just cutting things apart. I love these troops, man. They are fantastic. So, let's go ahead and close up the old laptop. Oh, Byrons Gripes is really interesting today, guys. There are a lot of these out right now, and I had to answer the front door. Alrighty, let me adjust the camera here, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so time for my favorite segment, Byrons Gripes. Yes, I promised it would be interesting, and it is. I mean, there are so many Techno-Vipers out there that are available. I couldn't write down the prices for every one of them. That's just eBay. And guess what? A surprise. There's nothing to gripe about. Honestly, there is nothing to gripe about. Why? Here is why. There's an incomplete Techno-Viper out there, has no hoses, is $12.50 to $22.21. The $22.21 was marked down from $24.95. Marked down, my friends. Marked down. If you didn't get that, down. It's decreased. People are reducing the prices. Here is one incomplete. It's missing a hose, $14.95. Two of them that are, well, there's several that are complete. They range from $16.95 to $19.95. There is one that's incomplete with a file card. Well, two of them. $14.99 to $21.99. Incomplete with a full card, $14.40 to $17.99. Hear these prices? Is if the clouds parted and the sun came out after a long and terrible storm. Incomplete, it's missing one tool. $14, decreased by 20%. $2.80. The guy dropped the price. Can you believe that? I am just in hog heaven here, guys. This is fantastic. If you're just joining me, and I just got a new subscriber today, I don't quote auction prices because they are fluid. They're always changing. So these are the fixed prices. I also just use eBay just for the convenience of it. I'm not picking on eBay or the sellers. I don't do that on this channel. I will joke about the prices being high, hence Byrons Gripes. But I'm also doing this to let you guys know what to expect if you're starting out collecting again, what to expect for the prices on these. And for this being a troop builder, I am really incredibly surprised that they are so inexpensive right now. As we know as collectors, the troop builders, you know, the prices go up just because of that. So here we go. Continuing on, incomplete, has no hoses, with two tools, 1777, marked down from 1995, and there's another one for 2221, marked down from 2495. The laser, $3.99, the hammer, $1.95, the claw, $1.95. Complete, my friends, my Joe bros and sisters, complete, $15.29, marked down from $16.99. Complete again, $17.99 to $29. I don't think he's gotten the memo yet that everybody else is marking theirs down. So $29 dude, read the memo, check your email. If not, I'll send you one. Complete with a full file card, or full card back, $26.69, marked down from $29.99. Goose Fraba. Isn't that just fantastic? People are reducing prices on army builders now. Man, this is not Byron's Gripes today. This is Byron's Elation. Byron's Elation today. A full card back by itself, $10, and a file card, $4.95. That is average going asking price for that. So here you go, guys. People are reducing the prices. I am happy. Finally, people are starting to do this. So people who are your 9-to-5ers with a family and a mortgage and 2 car payments and two working parents in the house, they can finally start affording these things. I love it. Better not say that too loud. People start marking the prices up again. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to follow Cobra Convergence again. Go over to hcc788.com for the latest schedule on who's coming up throughout this month. And also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Leave me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. Thumbs down, yeah, it gives me constructive criticism. Makes me want to work harder, but my nephew Benny, don't thumbs down me this week. I'll get you, buddy. So, if you have a request for an action figure, let me know. If I have it, I will be more than happy to review that for you. My schedule is very open, so usually I don't know what I'm doing until the night before or that morning. Leave me a comment. I definitely answer those comments, and thank you very much for subscribing, and especially all the great comments I got during my contribution to Cobra Convergence 4. That Alley Viper costume, yes, it was very hot, but you guys love it, so it was worth it. I just love doing cosplay. So Also, follow me on Twitter at JoeMotionVideos82. I am also on Coffee if you want to be a channel supporter. Just leave me a tip on Coffee. The information will be down in the description, as well as my email. If you want to drop me an email, I'll be happy to talk to you. As well as, oh, a midlife moment there. Yeah, there's my Coffee account, there's my email. Oh yes, you can also become a channel supporter by contributing something to the channel, action figures or whatnot. It is not necessary, absolutely not. If you don't want to send me anything, that's fine. If you do, I will greatly appreciate it. Give you a shout out, do an unboxing in your honor. It does help this channel out quite a bit. You'll become a channel supporter that way. My mailing address will be down at the bottom. And the channel supporters will be hold an exclusive giveaway for the channel supporters. And also everybody who does subscribe is eligible to be in a drawing for a giveaway when I reach 500 subscribers. It doesn't mean that the channel subscribers will get anything better. You won't. It's all equal, but they stand a greater chance of winning because I have so few of them, and that's my way of directly thanking them. Because it helps out. Every little bit helps out this channel. So, with all that being said, so you guys are fantastic. I have the best group of subscribers out there. I've kindled a lot of friendships from this channel. It helped me come out of my introverted shell and really start talking to you guys, and I really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. I have the best out there, especially pulling for me during my hospital stays. That is a big comfort to me as well, seeing you guys, seeing your comments, reading your comments. That really helped bolster my spirits. So anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. I had to go eat lunch. I'm very hungry. Just can't live off of orange Coke forever. Wish I could. So anyway, this is Joe Motion Videos 82 signing off. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to be kind to everybody. You never know what kind of day we're having. And especially be kind to animals. They know nothing but kindness and compassion. So, I'm an animal guy. Can't help it. So anyway, you guys take care. We'll talk to you next week. Hit that bell in the corner if you want to be notified immediately when I upload a video. You guys take care. Yo, Joe and stuff.